Hey everyone, let's make this really quick. Hi, I am alive, I'm okay. Wanted to just make a quick update video. I want to talk about a few things really quickly, and then I'm gone, okay? I'm still dealing with some of this burnout stuff. I'm still trying to take care of myself. I've been touching grass. I was at the lake. I've been golfing with my dad. I've been going to the gym almost every day. I'm trying to get jacked again, okay? I'm trying to get fit, feel good, and I'm overall okay. But I want to talk about some changes that are going to be coming in the near future. I want to talk about the games we're going to be covering, and I want to talk about a new channel. You might notice some soundproofing here. I don't know if the mic is going to sound better yet because I haven't set everything up properly, but maybe the mic even sounds a little bit better now. But I want to talk about Diablo first, and if you're a Genshin fan, let's have a chat. So, number one, Diablo 4 Vanilla, kind of a 6.57 out of 10. It's good. It's fine, but I haven't been craving to play it that much, and because I know a season is coming, I think it just brought down my grind. I know that I could go fight Uber Lilith, but I just for some reason don't care because she doesn't drop anything cool. If she had a unique piece of gear or something like that, oh, I'm in there. I'm grinding. Trust me. If she had upped rates for the Uber uniques, I'm there. I just don't really have anything to chase, and honestly, the Sorcerer using the same Ice Shard build all the time got boring. And I dove in to a couple other classes, but it's I'm just going to do this when the season drops anyways. Should I really be doing this? I'm going to be starting a new character on the 20th. But on the 25th, I'm also going to be doing a hardcore character for a sponsored stream with Taco Bell. And we're going to be doing a bunch of giveaways and stuff, give away some game stuff, give away some tacos. It's going to be great. But I'm going to try the new season. I want to make a couple guides if I discover something cool, if there's a new unique, whatever it is. I'll see what I can do. But we're going to have to judge how good this season is and if I actually continue covering Diablo, because honestly, I am a bit let down. It's not the game I hoped it would be. I think that after so many years of Diablo 3 and seeing all of Path of Exile, I thought they would do better, if I'm being honest. But Path of Exile 2 is doing their ExileCon thing, and I hope they release more information about the game. If Path of Exile 2 ends up being good, if you're a Diablo fan, that game, I think we should check out together. But if you don't want to watch my stuff because I'm not grinding Diablo, I get it. It's all good. Don't stay sub to me if you don't want to watch that, the stuff I'm covering now or later or whatever. It's all good. As for the Genshin people that did stay, we lost some subs. Some may return, but I've been gone for a long time. I've been burnt out from the game for a long time, and, I think I've accepted what the game is, and I have accepted that I want to play it. I've looked at Fontaine. I haven't done a lot of the Sumeru region with that new dragon stuff, and I just want to play it. I want to find out what happens in the story. I do care about that stuff, and I don't care about the relics. I don't care about endgame. If it somehow gets added some cool stuff, that's sweet, but honestly, I just want to play with the community. I want to cover it. I want to do decent on my own channel again because I built such a big Genshin audience. I want to dabble maybe with Honkai Star Rail, but honestly, if I'm being 100%, Honkai Star Rail getting pretty boring for me. Genshin Impact, I want to dabble for a bit with Fontaine, but realistically, I'm looking towards some of these future gacha games that are competing with Genshin because I'm really curious about them. A lot of people DM me about Wuthering Waves saying, hey, that game looks amazing. I want to try it. And I think that I have pigeonholed myself a little bit with the gacha stuff, but that's okay. It's a big audience, and I like a lot of the games. I still play Epic 7 almost daily. No, I do play daily, let's be honest. I do like some of the gacha stuff. As long as it's free to play friendly, yada, 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 if they've got stuff to do. So I will get back to the Genshin stuff very soon. I want to play some catch up. I want to make some guides, and I'll give you my thoughts on the characters here and there as they come. But that is something I'm doing as a business decision, but it's not necessarily a passion decision if I'm being blunt with you. I'm very blunt with you guys. I tell you guys the most honest things. I am getting very sick of the rat race of gaming, and I don't think it's even Genshin's fault. It's just I need to keep the lights on. It's my job. I built this gaming thing up, but I'm still looking for that next game that I want to fall in love with. Maybe it's Starfield, maybe it's something else. I don't know what it is. I just want to play a game and want to get on each day. And I haven't had that for a very, very long time. I'll probably play Destiny again for a bit. There's a new DLC down the road. I'm sure I'll play it. I want to be a gamer first and foremost, and I want to be able to keep the channel alive and provide for my family. But I also need to have fun. I need to enjoy the games I'm playing. But I had an epiphany while I've been gone. If you've ever been in any of my live streams, you may have noticed that I do sometimes ramble off or talk about money. I talk about finances. I talk about investments. I talk about my house. I talk about when I went to school. I talk about my old jobs. I find it very interesting. And I think I'm going to be making a channel talking about that stuff. I want to talk about 17-year-old Mtashed, who is a father, and how I saved my money, worked my ass off, and was able to provide for my son, go through university. I built this amazing brand. I want to talk about it. I want to tell the story. I want to tell the story about how I sold 40 billion RuneScape dollars, RuneScape gold, and provided enough money to pay for 2 semesters of my school. I have some new lav mics or whatever you call lavalier mics. I've got new microphones. I've got about $5,000 worth of camera gear on the way. I've got a Sony FX30, new tripod. We've got lighting. We've got sound panels that I still need to set up. I am going to try to film some very different stuff and make a new channel to talk about that stuff. I want to talk about losing a bunch of money in the stock market. When Genshin popped off, I invested, things kept going down, I lost more money, and more money, and more money, and at the end of the day, I lost 500 grand, but I didn't sell. I kept buying, kept buying, and now, a lot of that stuff is up, and I had the patience, and I kept buying the dip, and it turned out okay, and I'm not a pro investor, but I think it's an interesting story that I could at least talk about. And I do find that stuff super interesting, and I don't know if the channel will succeed. But I think that if I have passion, if I up the quality with the new camera, with that stuff, I think I've got enough knowledge of YouTube and these things that I think I can do okay. I've actually been taking some courses on editing, on lighting, on storytelling. I've been kind of working on my own brain and working on my own stuff. And so hopefully in the future, this quality of a video from my little webcam will be a thing of the past. Maybe not on the gaming channel, because it's just different. You get your gaming stuff going on, like it's just a different world. Kind of the finance side of things compared to gaming. A webcam will do in a lot of content, and it's like the information in gaming is more important at times than personality. Like there's channels with no face cam, no nothing, and it's just like news and like builds, and they pop off. And I think that I want to explore the other side of things where it's evergreen content. The story of how I got from point A to point B is kind of timeless, and there's always going to be hopefully a young man that can learn from that story and the struggles that I went through. There's always going to be, I think for the next 10, 20 years, there's going to be people that want to be YouTubers, and I want to be blunt. It could be amazing. You make millions of dollars off YouTube. You can also get insanely depressed. You can get super unhealthy, mentally and physically while you're grinding out videos, and I want to be honest about it. And, if I'm being 100% transparent, I don't want to name names because then I get so many haters, but I think there are some very bad role models in some ways for young men out there and young women that they show the money side of things and the success side of things, but they don't really ever talk about being a good person. And, I am successful. I am extremely successful for a 31-year-old man who had a kid when I was 17 years old. And I think that even though I'm not some 60-year-old guy that has tons of experience in the world, I think that I can give young men and women some good advice. And at the end of the day, you can have money, you can have success, but you can also be a good person. And I think that that's something that I do want to talk about, because I would at least like to have one person out there with one little bit of influence trying to help some young people out there from a different point of view. So that's it. I'm okay. I'm alive. I'm fine. And I'm going to keep making gaming content. But I have a new project that I'm very excited about, and I haven't been excited about something for quite a while. I don't know if it does well. I don't know how long it goes. But at the end of the day, I'll have a nice freaking camera at least to take pictures of my feet for my new website.